Hi there, YouTubers. Today I have a pretty unique item. Doesn't quite fit as a token or coin or paper currency. Instead, it is a Rajneesh Currency Card. And it was issued by the followers of Bhagwan Shree Rajneesh, pictured back here. You can see Rajneesh Financial Services Trust, P.O. Box 23, Rajneeshpuram, Oregon. So, if you don't know the story of Bhagwan Shree Rajneesh, also known as Osho, you need to watch the documentary Wild Wild Country that's on Netflix. It's a pretty good documentary. When I saw this card for sale, I had to buy it. I don't think that there's any other token from Rajneeshpuram, so this is as close as it gets. And so, if you want to go watch the documentary and come back to this video, now is the time to leave. Otherwise, I'll tell a little bit of the story of the Bhagwan. So in 1981, he moved with a couple thousand of his followers to a ranch outside of Antelope, Oregon. And of course, the people of Antelope didn't quite like their new neighbors. You know, a small little Christian community suddenly being flooded by, the followers of an Indian guru. A lot of people thought it was a cult. They did all wear red. There were a lot of cult-like things about them. And of course, that was part of the era. Everyone was afraid of cults and things of that nature. So they used these cards for annual celebration that they had at the ranch, where like people came from all over the world, followers of the Bhagwan, and they came out to the ranch there in Rajneeshpuram. So I think that's, according to a story I found, 8,600 of these were issued. The Rajneesh set up a trust company through the state of Oregon, and you would deposit your money in the trust, and then this was like a debit card. You could debit from your balance at the for food and other things in Rajneeshpuram. So this is kind of ahead of its time as far as usefulness, though I've also heard that some people had troubles with their balances, and some people didn't even get their money back for quite a while afterwards. So a few other stories about the Bhagwan. He liked Rolls Royces. I think in the end he owned like 90 some of them. Some of his wealthier followers, they were asked to buy him a Rolls Royce to come out to the commune. Of course, with all the issues with the city of Antelope town, they decided to take over the city council since they had enough people and enough votes to do it. So they elected their own people to seats on the city council. And then when that didn't work out well enough for them, they tried to put people in the county commissioner seats. And to get enough votes, they bussed in homeless people from around the country to come out to Rajneeshpuram. And the county clerk in Wasco County thought that that was voter fraud, decided not to register all those people. So they hatched another plan where they poisoned the salad bars at a few restaurants to try to give people food poisoning so that they wouldn't come and vote. And they did a test run and made a lot of people sick. Yeah, that's just part of the wackiness that was Rajneeshpuram and the Bhagwan's time in Oregon. So, long story short, he was eventually arrested by the feds. Part of it was for immigration fraud, because some of his followers from outside the country were married to U.S. followers and kind of sham marriages. How much the Bhagwan knew about this is up for debate. His secretary, Sheila, a lot of people said was the one who's really in charge of things, and the Bhagwan was just a innocent follower. So he agreed to leave the United States. He went back to India. He decided not to go by the name Bhagwan Shree Rajneesh anymore, so he became known as Osho. And he died, I think, in 1990. And there are still followers of his out there. And I just thought that this was a cool little piece of the history of that time. Obviously, even though I was very young, it was something that we followed quite a bit since I lived in a smaller town in Oregon. And yeah, so there you go, Rajneesh Currency Card. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think it fits in the numismatic field? And if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe. Thank you.